Hello friends, welcome to the channel. Uh, Today, before getting into the discussion, probably looking at my slide, you could see one small Kannada poem from Sarvagnya. And way back in 16th century, a great poet who hails from the region of a small village Masuru of Haveri district, Karnataka state, by the name called Sarvagnya, whom we call him as a Tripatigala Brahma, states or wrote many such poems so a common people can understand. Out of which one of the poem today I would like to present in front of you, which holds good for this present my lecture also. The poem goes like this. ಕೆಲವಂ ಬಲ್ಲವರಿಂದ ಕಲ್ತು ಕೆಲವಂ ಮಳ್ಪವರಿಂದ ಕಂಡು ಮತ್ತೆ ಹಲವಂ ತಾನೇ ಸ್ವತಃ ಮಾಡಿ ತಿಳಿಯಂದ ಸರ್ವಜ್ಞ. The meaning of this is very simple. Some things are to be learnt from those who know. Some things are to be learnt those who know. That is what the first line, ಕೆಲವಂ ಬಲ್ಲವರಿಂದ ಕಲ್ತು. Some things are to be visualized from those who do. ಕೆಲವಂ ಮಳ್ಪವರಿಂದ ಕಂಡು. And many things have to practice it yourself and should understand on your own. That's what the third line say about ಹಲವಂ ತಾನೇ ಸ್ವತಃ ಮಾಡಿ ತಿಳಿ ಎಂದ ಸರ್ವಜ್ಞ. I think you got the tatparya of this poem, where many of the times we listen, we learn, and we simply live it. We don't urge to practice it on our own. So that's what in the way back in 16th century, this poet gave this poem in a fantastic way. We have to practice on ourselves. We have to do it ourselves in order to understand, in order to get more understanding of any concept. So something we learn from who know, something we learn or we have to be visualized from those who do, and most of the things we have to practice on our own. That's what we call do it yourself. Nali kali. Nodi kali madi nali. There is one very good Kannada statement. We have to observe and then we have to learn from that. With this, we have a series of sessions on these arm assembly codes, wherein we have learned few of the programming concept. Unless you do it, unless you practice it, again it's nothing going to be benefit for you guys. So this is what, with this particular poem, I just wanted to highlight the importance of self learning also. Practicing, do it yourself, understanding on our own, that's supposed to happen. So with this, let us move on to our session. And here my name is Kotresh Marale, Assistant Professor in the Department of E&C, SDM Engineering College, Dharwad. As usual, if you have any doubts, you can just ping me at kmarale18@gmail.com or kmarale@sdmcet.ac.in. So guys, today we look into the third example, that is swapping of data from memory to memory concept. So directly we move ahead with a program and how to write the program and how to execute the same using Keil software. So here is our third example, that is write an ARM assembly program to swap the data present in two subsequent locations. So let us consider the memories, the memory address 0x40000000. The content in this address location is, let us assume it to be 10, and the consequent or subsequent address location 0x40000004. I mean, when I say that subsequent, each memory is of the 4 byte. The next address location will normally present in the 4 byte, and the next content in this address location is 20. Now, according to the problem statement, this is the initial data that is present in this respective memory locations. Now, after execution of this program, then the output should look like this. In 4000000 address location, I should get 20, and in 40000004 location, I should get 10, where it is very simple and straightforward. I am trying to exchange the content of these two memory locations. That's it. Now I'll give you the small hint and try it on your own. If not, let me explain. Use a general purpose register, one of the general purpose register, to store this address. Maybe it is R2, R0, R4, any of the general purpose register, and make sure that that particular register works as a pointer register. You can call this register, and here we have chosen that R4 as a pointer register, where R4 is a pointer register which holds my initial address of the memory. The initial address of the memory here, it is 0x40000000. Now coming to the program here. Now as usual, I am trying to move the content, which is nothing but initial address, to one of the register, that is R4, for which I use the data processing instruction move R4 comma immediate data. And this here 0x, I am repeating, 0x40000000 is not data, here it is address. Now R4 is my pointer. So now what I should do, let me load this content. Let me load this content R4, the content of R4 to R0. That is, now with this instruction, LDR is a load instruction, which means that LDR is used to load the content from the memory, and by putting R4 in a bracket, which mean to say that that is the content of this particular address location. So in this location I have 10, then I receive 10 in my R0 register. Then I should jump to the next subsequent location. So anyhow, R4 will be consisting of my base address, then #4 indicates my offset address. So which means I jump 4 bytes ahead, so which gives my subsequent address. In that content, the content of that should be loaded to R1 register. Once again, in order to load from the memory, I will make use of LDR instruction. So once again, with this instruction, I could able to get 20 in the R1 register. Now swap these two content, that's it. Now what I should do, I should store the content of my R1 in the location R4, where the location 40000000, where it is going to be present in my R4 register. So what I do, the content of R1, look at this, I am using store instruction. The content of R1 is moved to the location which is present in my R4 register. Now R4 register consisting of the base address. Now next, I have a R0 register, and the R0 register content 10. I just swap it. I will move this to the next subsequent address. Very simple and straightforward. I hope you got this logic of this particular program. So here we'll try to see how to execute this particular program using the Keel software. Yes, we have a Keel software here. So already you got to know how to open the project and close the project. There is no much explanation needed for this session, and directly we'll go to creating the new project. And okay, you close this. Create the new project. So that is project 4. So project 4. Save this. So now select the target. So which is that RM. So now I should select legacy database and go to RM7 Little Indian. Click OK. Now the target is created. Source new item to the source. So let me call this as swap swap underscore memory. So memo. Okay. Now, anyways, I have a pre-written program here. Let me copy paste this program, Control C and Control V. As save the program. Check for the any errors or warnings here. Okay, I have 2 errors. Something is missing. Fake declaration. So what's the error? Yes, here is the error. So it is fake declaration of area. It is telling your declaration of this area is fake. Okay, I should say that it is not fake. We have corrected it. And let me check any errors. Okay, now we're done with 0 errors and 0 warnings. Build this program. Okay, and once again rebuild. Go to debug session. After once it show you the correct no errors and no warnings, then debug session. Now here comes the very important point, how to go to that particular location and where to see everything. Dear students, please concentrate here. There is an option called memory. Okay, one, or else if you don't get it here, you will going to get debug and I'm sorry, peripherals. So if you don't see this memory window here, okay, let me hide this now. Okay, now we are not able to see this memory window, then where do we get it? So go to view option, memory window, click on memory 1. Okay, I should get into this particular address location. Now this is my address, a starting point or a base address. So 0x40, that is sufficient. Sorry, that 40000000. Okay, now we have this. So I need to store some value, that is in 400 I should store this equal to 10. Double click here. Okay, oh, it is not taking. So here we have small correction or small edit we are supposed to do. So definitely you cannot able to edit in this. So what we need to do is go to debug option. Once again, go to debug option and click on option called memory map. So this is very important point here. So now go to memory point, from which location to which location you want to read, write and execute. That particular memory range you should fill here. So I want to read, write in the location 40000000 and up till 40000004. So I'll take little bit high. So once you write this first address, don't put hyphen or something else, put comma, and last address let me take 400000 00 or 0400. For safer side, I am trying to take big higher addresses. This is from starting address to till this address. I am trying to go with, this is my base address, start address, and till here I read, I write, and I execute. So give me the space, because it is going to be option with respect to only is with respect to only the compiler, and I should tell to the compiler that these make this area as a read, write, and execute. So say click on map range, then close this window, come back to your memory location, and now you put 10. Oh, that's fantastic. So you can able to give the value here. Now coming to this next address, successive address location should be 4004, and this is 4000, 01, 02, 03, and this is 04, and here I should provide the one more address 20. So now you have loaded 10 and 20 in the address location 4000, 00002 and 0004 location. Now let us execute this program, and we'll see whether these two addresses, these two contents will going to be swapped or not. Now in 4000, address location I should get 20, and 04 location I should get 10. Okay, now now step by step execution we'll see here. And another very important point I forget to tell you, that see, this is not read only, I should able to write this program, the content, it is read as well as write, because I am using LDR for read operation. I am using STR. What does it mean? I am trying to write to the memory, hence this code is dedicated for read write operation. I should through the assembler directive I should inform that this particular program is with respect to read write operation. Now let us move to the step by step operation. Now R4 received with the 40000000 address location, and now just observe here what will be the content of R0. The content of R0 is 10, and the content of R1 is 20 here. Now store R1, the content of R1 is at location R4. Now it has been loaded to R0. R0 is loaded with 10 and R2 is loaded with 20. Now R1 content should loaded to the address location R4. The address of the R4 is this, is the address. Now just observe here. Okay, now we could able to get 20 in my first address location, and similarly once again one more click. Okay, now I should able to get, I got 10 in the successive or subsequent address. That's fantastic here, and that's all about swapping the memory with respect to the ARM processor instructions, where I use simple load and store instruction to swap data between one memory address to another memory address. I hope you got this particular program with the logic and how to execute the same using the Keil software, and how to address the memory, or how we should locate the memory address, and how to feed the data to the memory, and how to read the data from the memory and back. We are trying to store it back here, and I hope you learned something new in this particular session. At the same time, I also believe that you go back and practice the same using this same example, so that you could able to get a better understanding in with respect to Keil. As I told you the poem, that should not you should not leave it, and you should do it yourself and understand more efficiently. Dear students, thank you very much. I hope you got this point. If you have any doubts, please let me know. Give the comments, or you can write an email for my email address. Thank you. Happy programming.